Hi, I'd like to give you a little more information on what goes into the making of my hand-cut leather lace jewelry. How do I go from plain leather yardage to intricate, ornate cut lace work? My first step is to do some research on design inspiration. I've been inspired by Asian cut paper work. I've been inspired by features in Art Deco and Art Nouveau jewelry and architecture. And here's just a little sampling of some of my sketches. So what I'll do is I'll find an inspiration and then I'll sketch it out using positive and negative lines to understand how I'm going to cut my leather after. This is my most recent sketch. It's inspired by the scroll work on this book plate. And I intend to make it into a nice large breastplate style necklace. I recently got my hand on some black leather and can't wait to play with the really bold positive negative space allocation. Inspired by a suggestion from one of my friends, I've cut apart a leather jacket and intend to recycle the black leather for this one. This leather has a really nice buttery hand, and I think it's going to make a really stunning final necklace piece. I've cut out a piece of leather to work with, and my next step is to start freehand transferring the image that I've drawn out to the leather. So I'll spend quite a few hours with the small knives, cutting the fine detailed work to give the illusion of lace. One slip and I can wreck the design, or I modify it and hopefully can come up with something that's still salvageable. It's kind of like the delicate hand of a surgeon to complete this work. Here you can see I've just started cutting out the design. I've got just the bottom portion started, and it gives you a sense of what the positive and negative space are going to look like as I'm removing pieces of leather. Here's a bit more of the design cutaway. I'm just starting to get through the bottom part, and soon I'll be getting up into the neckline area. I've finished cutting out the bottom part. I'm going for an asymmetrical look, which I think is a bit more organic and lends itself to the vines in this motif. I'm not finished yet though. There's still quite a bit to do. I have to go through with teeny tiny knives, and I have to clean up all the burrs in the corners and make sure it's got a smooth line. And I also need to take some time and work on the neckline. Then it'll be finished. Actually, not quite. I still have to attach it to a chain. This one I'm going to have a metal chain around the back. Sometimes I use ribbon. You could use a leather strap, whatever you want. I'm done with the cut work. Now it's time for me to attach my chains and my closure. This necklace will be nearly finished in a mere half hour. I'm super excited. I finally finished making this black leather vining lace necklace. I think it's got a fantastic aesthetic. To me it looks like almost like another layer of clothing. You could layer it over bright colors, over neutrals. It's a really interesting texture. And I've orient myself here, sorry, mirror image. I've left a nice length of chain so you can adjust where you want to wear it. I'm pretty petite, so I'm wearing it proportionate to my body, but you could wear it much lower. You could bring it up higher if you wanted it. So there's a lot of ways a person can wear this necklace. So it's now available for sale. It's $95 and can be purchased directly on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/YazBerry Fashion. YazBerry. Thank you.